So how come when you guys were rogue and you were killing us?
I feel like you haven't been. I feel like you haven't been playing this game a long time at all.
And you were killing us, it was all, oh yeah, this is fun, and then we killed you and you're like, you're cheating, you're cheating, you're cheating.
No, you are cheating.
Yeah. What was that, Mama? Hang on, what was that, Mama Duke? What was that? What'd you call him? Oh, okay. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Well,
is there an issue with that, is there?
If you like sucking dick, then enjoy it.
It's your choice, but it's not my choice, so.
Okay, so why would you have to bring that up? So why would you have to bring that up?
That's probably what you two are doing out there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Yep, definitely. Yep, definitely. Yep, definitely. I'm in no clan at all. My bad, I forgot. Damn, some people need to chill. Getting accused of cheating, getting called homophobic slurs. What's next? Yeah, let's take a look at what build pissed them off. This is my hybrid build, and this build can do so much it outclasses the meta in every way. We're sitting at 1.6 million armor, and we have tier 5 skills in the build, which is going to make our skills hit a lot harder. Not only that, but we also have really good DPS and crits. We've gone with the Technician specialisation for the additional skill tier and link laser pointer, which we'll use on the Kingbreaker. Our primary weapon is the Capacitor Exotic Assault Rifle. A lot of people ignore just how good this gun is when used right. It comes with a multiplicative 12% damage to armor, and the mods give you 30% additional crit damage and 10% additional crit chance. The talent capacitance means that shooting enemies will increase your skill damage up to a max of 60% at full stacks, which begin to decay after 5 seconds. You also gain 7.5% weapon damage per skill tier on the build. Next, we've got our mask. Now our mask is going to be a one-piece Heartbreaker because we're using the NINJABIKE. That's going to unlock the second pieces, which gives us the Assault Rifle damage. Then we roll armor, and we've got crit chance and crit damage on it. Next, of course, for more Assault Rifle damage, we're using the Fenris chest piece. We've rolled armor onto that, and we've got crit damage, crit chance with the crit chance mod. We've also got the talent Unbreakable to give us that survivability. Now remember, when you're in PvP, you don't get 95% of armor, you only get 50% as per the PvP stats, but that's still pretty decent. Next, we've got the Picaro's holster. That's got your armor core, your weapon damage and your critical damage, and we're also unlocking skill haste and additional skill tier thanks to the NINJABIKE again. Next, we have the Grupo knee pads. We've rolled skill tier onto this, and we've also got crit damage and crit chance. We get additional crit damage and explosive damage from the NINJABIKE unlock. Explosive damage is good for the Hive and the Explosive Seeker mod. Little known fact, Hives do a little bit of explosive damage when the Sting is here. Next, we've got the Contractor's gloves with the damage to armor for that multiplicative damage, rolled with a skill tier. We don't care about the LMG damage, but we've got a bit of weapon handling, that's not so bad. Finally, to finish up the gear side of things, we've got the NINJABIKE Messenger Backpack. This comes with weapon damage, armor core, and a skill tier. We've also put a crit chance mod onto this one. Remembering that the NINJABIKE backpack unlocks the second tier brand set bonuses for any item that's on the build. So our secondary weapon, which is actually going to end up being our main weapon, is the named Kingbreaker Assault Rifle. It's a very powerful gun. It's also got the perfect flatline for the 20% We've also thrown on the crit chance mods and the additional
that's
20
where
round
our
laser point is going to come in. I'll talk about why this is going to be the primary gun later, but for now we'll get into the pistol. We've got the TDI card custom. It comes with an additional skill tier, which means that as long as you've got this pistol equipped, you can bring that tier 5 up to a tier 6 if you choose to do so. Also comes with in sync. Hitting an enemy grants 15% skill damage for 5 seconds, using a non-shield skill grants 15% weapon damage. Standard mods, chance, rounds, chance, chance. Moving on to our skills. We start off with the Stinger Hive. It's doing 168k PvP damage, and it's doing 8,900 PvP bleed damage on the ticks. As you can see, it is a tier 5 as we discussed, but I've also got 15% expertise on it. That doesn't matter too much, but it does help. We've also got damage, additional charges and health for the mods. That brings us up to 17 charges. Our next skill is the Explosive Seeker mod, sitting at 467k PvP damage, with an 18% damage increase on the expertise. I've also got the damage mods, forget the cluster mine ones, that's all I've got and apparently that's on there. Now with the Explosive Seeker mod, you can actually switch it out for the Explosive Sticky Bomb. It's going to hit a lot harder at 705k, but there's a reason why I choose the Explosive With our primary Seeker weapon, mod, we're sitting and at we'll get into 51k PvP damage with 56 crit chance and 138 crit damage. We've also got that 20% additional armor damage from the Contractor's Gloves and the Capacitor. As you can see, even though the build reads as a 1.6 million, it's actually not a true 1.6 yet. That's because anything beyond 1.55 will register as a 1.6. With our secondary gun, we've got 50k PvP damage with 56 chance and 108 crit damage. Remembering we also have the perfect flatline to increase the damage on this gun. So that's the build in full, but let's get into how we actually play this build, because there's a few things that I do differently. As you can see, when I'm playing up close, I immediately drop the hive at their feet. This is going to send out charges which are going to hit and cause bleed. This is going to stop them being able to strafe well. As I'm doing that, I also drop the Seeker Mine down at my feet. When I need to reload or get a bit of distance, I'll throw the Seeker Mine directly at them. That's going to stagger them and bleed them also. It's going to slow them down and it gives me a chance to recover and start shooting back. When I'm playing more distance and support, I switch to my Capacitor, remembering that that's going to give me the additional skill damage per stacks. So as I'm getting those stacks, I can throw my hive and my Seeker Mine out, which is going to cause additional damage on the targets. When I'm playing support on this build, I use my hive for crowd control. That's going to make the enemy less likely to push, as they're going to have to go through the stingers and cause bleed to themselves. That way, I can DPS from a distance, keep myself safe, and if they do get close, I drop the hive again, and as you can see, it takes them out while I can recover. Again with the Seeker Mine, I drop it at my feet, and I point it directly at the guy who's trying to shoot me. That way it staggers him, and I can get shots off and kill him. I can also send the Seeker Mine in as additional support for a teammate that's pushing forward. I can throw it out, it's going to automatically target the enemy even if I couldn't see him at the time. Another good tip with the Seeker Mine, once you target it to a person, it's going to track them with a big circle around them. Even if they've got pulse resistance, you can see exactly where they are, and if they stop to kit up or they stop to fight, they're going to be met with the Seeker Mine. The DPS on this build is pretty good too, especially with the Kingbreaker. As you can see, I'm making pretty light work of these guys, and they end up leaving server. Even when the other guy's running heals, or sitting in the checkpoint, I still manage to beam through the armor pretty good. If you like the video, drop a like and subscribe, and test out the build. Let us know how you go in the comments.